What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video covering the Session Foundation update. So, if you watched my video yesterday, I had, I think, mostly positive things to say about this update. We are getting more throughout like the rest of the year, and this is like the first one to really like, I guess, set the foundation for what we're about to experience. So we still have a couple features ahead of us, like goofy animations and a bunch of other stuff I can't really name off the top of my head. What you're watching right now is pre-recorded gameplay. I have had a lot of fun with this update, so I've just been like sitting down playing the game in my free time, and here are some of the highlights from a quick little session of that. So I think that is one of the reasons why I was so positive about this update. It might be because I haven't played the game in a while, and then you go in and it just kind of feels different. So it's not that same thing that you might have been a little tired of. It felt new, especially with the camera updates. I love them. I've seen on my my comments here on the video that a lot of other people also love them, but there's also a lot of people that didn't like them. Let me just try to find a comment here. I got a lot of comments on this video. I got one here from Ethan is White, who commented, "The update is much better. I've been playing since it was available on Xbox and it was so clunky broken before that it was unplayable. Excited for the other updates." So a positive one, even though I have heard that the console versions, especially PlayStation, really just ruined the game, and even though they came out with an update, I'm still getting comments like a few minutes ago saying that it's basically unplayable right now. Here is El Caput from 1 hour ago. I don't know why, but after the update it feels like 15 FPS on PS5. So I think they still have some things to figure out there. That would be absolutely terrible to go in on a new update and that is the state of the game. But I think there is some more people. Yeah, there's one here from Turtle Girl 8. The updated camera is I hope modders will return the old camera, or the devs will add a choice. I think this is a great point, because for those that don't like this new update, it would be nice just to be able to revert back. Now, I personally like the new camera settings. I like the zoom out on the gaps and all that, and I think it's a little sharp on like turning when you're doing tricks on a bank, going back down fakey. It kind of turns very close to the skater. Maybe just have that a bigger arch. Otherwise, one problem I actually do have, I don't think I mentioned, is when you are adjusting your custom camera, you can't see what's going on. You can't see the changes like live. You have to like exit out and then go back in that menu, which I think is so annoying, and it needs to be fixed. But that is probably my biggest issue with this update here. I know it's not like the whole thing a lot of people are looking forward to. We still have that. This is just the foundation of it, but obviously it's still incredibly important to talk about. So let me just see if I can find another comment here. It's actually fun to just go over the comments. I won't be showing them up or putting them up on screen. Still can't skate goofy, LMAO. And we won't even talk about no grabs in a skate sim. I was playing at the water park DLC map a little bit before filming here. Some of those slide huge gaps. I want some grabs in there. Here we have Jaken H84. Been waiting forever for an update. Hope there's so much more down the line. There is. Check out my other recent video, like covering the other things we have to look forward to. I feel like with how long since they removed throwdowns or grabs from the game, if they kept working on them, they'd probably have them decently polished by now. Kinda sucks, because that's two of my most wanted things in the game. So, grabs and the throwdowns. I think we got a confirmation that throwdowns will basically never get in the game, which is super weird. And grabs, I don't know. We might not be getting that ever, even though we were supposed to get Elliot Sloan Mega Ramp skating. Yeah, but then we got Gaming Live Sim, like the update, feels good. So kind of the same thing as me, I guess. Like not the biggest thing, but it just like felt kind of fresh. And especially like the animations, just having those in there and being tweaked to look good, it felt pretty good. Another one here, the Lethal Domain, wonderful update. The only problem I'm having on PS5 is that it won't go beyond 20 FPS anymore, and the input delay is harmed because of it. That is super annoying. And it doesn't matter what mode you put it in, graphics mode or performance mode. That's crazy on a PlayStation 5. Wonderful. Someone replied, wonderful update, I can't get it past 20 FPS. Yeah, and then like a shocked emoji. Yeah, I get it. We got Rad Rewind here saying, yeah, enjoyed it and subbed. Thank you, Rad Rewind. So I kind of wanted to get some more opinions. Am I the only one who's completely unable to play this on the Series X ever since this update? The frame rate is at like 20, bro. It's so bad. Damn. And more people are replying saying it's the same for them. So it's really weird. This update really divided the session community, and we still have some Skater Excel guys come in and say, still looks awful. Yeah, I mean, that's just the state of the game right now. But I think I'm personally really looking forward to the 2 other updates we're gonna be having, and I think the second update, like the next one, is going to be with some sort of DLC releasing at the same time. So I can only say I'm looking forward to that. Maybe that'll be pushed back a little bit since they kind of have to fix console at this point, even though they don't really need to worry about the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if there's coming a Switch 2 version of Session. Would actually be kind of interesting, even though I don't have the Switch 2 myself at this point. But I just want to take one more comment. Here we have one. Always on timeout commented, I see a lot of hate on other videos and I don't get it. Game is much better after it. So that was my initial reaction. But then the 120 FPS they took away makes the game look horrible. And I personally only played on 60 FPS, so I don't think I know this, but I've heard from other people that it basically wasn't really working well with the inputs on 120 FPS. So a lot of people say that if you've been playing on that FPS, it's just kind of a broken system that you've gotten used to, and that's why now it's gonna feel different. But not really my expertise. I can only say that personally, I like this update. I am gonna keep playing, I'm gonna keep making more videos, and it's been a while since I've actually had like fun and just played the game for fun in my free time. Until the next video here on the channel, have it good, peace out.